welcome to Love Bricks. Right, I was just going through the retiring soon. I was about to do a video like I did last year, of going through everything and what I suggest for you to buy. But due to how Lego's been with the retail, with the reselling market and the collectors, I don't know anymore. And I'm a bit dubious, to be honest. You know, I've got this problem with Lego keep bringing back out old sets just to stop the reselling market, and they say it's to give the people that never had it the first time a chance to buy it, but it's affecting my collection, it's affecting my collecting, and it's affecting my resale. And as I mean, like, let's give you an example. I would probably buy, say, this Darth Vader helmet, right? I'd buy this Darth Vader helmet, and I normally would buy two of them. I'd buy one for myself to keep forever, and one to sell in a few years. So if this one goes up to about £100, 120 or £200, I would sell that that helmet, and my one that I've got upstairs would be worth nothing to me. It would owe me nothing. So that's how I look at my investment / collecting. So I would always buy two, one to sell, one to keep, and then in a few years' time sell the one that's one of them that's worth a lot, and then if it's worth double, then the one I've got at home has owed me nothing. And that's how I sort of end up keeping my collection fresh and having no money issues. But looking at the list of retiring soon from Star Wars, I wouldn't know what to buy anymore. I would probably stay away from Star Wars. I really wouldn't open or buy or open a set of Star Wars thinking it would be worth money or it's going to lose money. So, you know, this I would I don't know. I couldn't tell you hand on heart whether this would be worth money in the future or not. And will they bring this out in a different set or a different version and stuff like that? I used to feel very confident. I was about 80% certain that whatever I was going to buy would have some sort of upmarket, some value to it in the future. But now I have no idea. So for this purposes of this video, I'm not going to do any Star Wars. I'm literally going to keep away from Star Wars. The only thing I would suggest someone to buy from the Star Wars sets is the Darth Vader helmets, or all the helmets if they go. Everything else, I would say, is up to you. You're taking pot luck. Going down to the Lego ideas, 100%, I've always said, as you've seen my videos in the past, get the Lego ideas. They are worth it. The insect collection, yeah, it's okay. I wouldn't say so much that one, but you got the medieval Viking villages and stuff like that. That's definitely worth getting. That will be worth a lot of money in the future. I will have more belief on this than anything, and especially like the Hocus Pocus house. The house is very nice itself, so stuff like that I would definitely get. Even the lighthouse, which is a lovely Mount Rise lighthouse, that would be one that I would be putting on my collection to buy. So going back to what I've always said, any Lego ideas I would be buying. They're more of a lesser risk. There is always a risk of them bringing it out. They did it with the Apollo as well. But I would say for me, if you want to invest any money, please stick to Lego ideas. If I go down further on this, Marvel and superhero stuff like DC is very hard for me. I've had DC sets from 2014 going onwards, and they have not gone up in price hardly anything. So would never touch any Marvel at the moment because I have no idea the market. I'm out of it. I don't know what I'm doing with it. Daily Bugle maybe because of the amount of figures with it. That may be the only one I'd probably buy. Off the top of my head, but again, it's a hefty price. You're paying a lot of money now. They've upped the prices on this. You're sitting on £300 and a massive set to make I don't know how much. So for me, I would not even touch Marvel because I don't know. You are taking a good risk. Would you want to risk 300 quid? I probably wouldn't. Harry Potter, again, I would not touch. Maybe this set here is quite a nice set. I don't think this guy, but they have done 2 or 3 different versions with Hagrid in there. The reason why I probably wouldn't touch Harry Potter is they've got the series. Hopefully, everyone knows there's a series coming out, and they've got it for 6 years. They've planned it for 6 years. So in the next 6 years, you're going to have a lot of Harry Potter products coming out when it comes to Lego. They will probably be re-releasing old stuff, bringing new stuff out. So Harry Potter's going to have a massive resurgence from Lego. I will concede this happening because of the series. So whatever you're buying might be worth something. You might get a rare gem, but a lot of it might be coming back, or different versions of it. So will people be buying the newer version for 20 or 40 quid, or the older version that's double the price that used to be? I don't know. I would say not. So I probably wouldn't buy anything on the Lego Harry Potter side. Going down to the Lego Technics, yes, I quite like the Technic stuff. You got the NASA stuff there, Technics. I would say it's good. Anything with Space Heat is very good to buy. You've got the Mars rovery type stuff, Explorer. That might be good enough. I would definitely buy any cars, McLaren-y stuff. Cars are good to buy. That type of stuff I'll be buying. When it comes to Technics, I wouldn't really buy the big £300-400 sets, just because of the amount that you have to pay out to get your money back. And if you're going to an event to sell it and it's going to go up to 400-500 quid, are people going to buy it for 500 quid? Recently I just had an event and I was selling something at 700 quid. Not one person looked at it. So for me, I would probably keep around the 100 to 150 pound mark, 200 max, and there is a good profit in there, and people won't be shocked when you're going up to about £300 for a set, because it's, that's what you have to look at. I have got quite a couple of these up in my loft because I bought them for 200 quid. So yes, that's why I'm buying them, because the money was there already. But that would be a good investment if you can get it cheap enough. Again, with everything, if you get it cheap enough, below RIP, you will get money on it. Going quickly down, this is not going to be a long video. Lego icons, yes, there is some really nice stuff in the Lego icons. The Empire Lodge, yes. Houses, as I said, houses always go well. Especially if you buy modular builds as well. They're worth getting. Oh, hello. No thanks. The Medieval Square, definitely worth getting. I'd probably buy a couple of them. They'd be worth something in the future. The Lion's Castle, yes, I'll be getting that as well, because that is going to be worth it. Probably only one because of the price. But generally, this year I am really stuck on what I'm going to invest in. Architecture stuff tend to go good on price afterwards retiring. I would not know where I'm going in Django anymore. There's some sets are really worth it, some of them are not. Depends on the figures. Dreamsy, no thank you. Never touch anything that Lego has done their own stuff, like the Hidden Side, Dreamsy and all that stuff. It doesn't last long. It has no good shelf life. Again, DC, it's a minefield. You can find a good couple of sets in there, but most of them will not make a lot of money. Haven't been around long enough, the Mario, to see what's going to be like for 3 or 4 years. Maybe it's browser at Stress Train, because trains are always good to buy. For general Animal Crossing, no idea again, and then Fortnite. But generally, I've just looked through all this stuff, and I just feel at the moment, with the Lego keep bringing stuff out, you're going to be having very hard to find investments. Modular builds, I would say, buildings to get, yes, and icons. That's all I'm going to be offering today. I'm not going to go through like I did last year and go through each section and say which I would buy. I don't know anymore, because of Lego, the way they've been bringing back sets after sets with these new events that's going around, with the brick events that are going 52 weeks of the year, that people are just buying and trying to sell. And you'll go to an event, there's been 10, 11 traders selling the same thing, trying to make the same upmarket because it's only 2 or 3 years old. Remember, if you're buying to invest, I would definitely say you need at least a 4 to 6 year shelf life. You can't really buy this year and then sell next year. You have some as exceptions, like the Batman case with the symbol on the front. That's shot up. But generally, if you look at the Luke Snowspeeder, the massive one that was £209, it's down to about £170 now. People don't really want to get it yet. It goes down before it goes up. So that's all I can offer you today when it comes to investment. Hopefully you can steer me in a good way to see where I should be buying and what I should be getting, because at the moment I have no idea when it comes to Lego Star Wars and everything else. The only thing I have a definitely good idea on is Lego Technics and icons. Anyway, I hope you liked this video. Sorry it was a bit of chatting over a screen, but hopefully it will give you an idea. See you soon. Bye.
time to give it to you.